and Robert Horry had to jump center for Houston tonight. He is playing the 4 spot. He'll be on Mashburn. McCloud is in the game. Lucius Harris has a right ankle injury, and he will not play tonight for Dallas. So both teams suffering a little bit. And look at Chilcutt go to the board. I'll tell you, Pete had his best game in his career against Denver Sunday afternoon. He had 25 points, 8 rebounds. Chucky Brown back outside. Robert Horry will fire up a 3. Now, when you've been off a long time, that's what suffers, is that shooting, doesn't it?
Sure. It sure does, because of the timing factor.
There's a strip on McCloud. Drexler gets it out to Kenny Smith. And Jason Kidd picks him up. Chucky Brown back outside to Kenny now. They'll set up the offense. So both teams missing some key players here tonight. Jimmy Jackson also out, although he's due back pretty soon for Dallas.
Now, you know, when you talk about rebounding, you talk about who's who in the NBA, you got to talk about Popeye Jones around the boards.
Yep. And Mashburn anywhere on the court as he gets his first basket. Dallas has 2 of the top 6 scorers in the NBA. Jackson, number 5, Mashburn, number 6, averaging over 24 a game. Chucky Brown with a basket, and he's fouled.
Who threw that pass? Was that Clyde Drexler again?
Yes, sir.
With the defense only allowing a couple of inches to get the ball through. Now let's take a look. He received the ball in the post position, looked over his shoulder. Chucky Brown just kind of labors through, and bang, there's the ball.
Clyde averaging almost 6 assists a game now. Over 30 points a game and 8 rebounds a game since Hakeem Olajuwon went down with the injury. So where would the Rockets be without Clyde Drexler? I would hate to even think about it.
Well, people are telling me that I'm starting to sound like an agent for Clyde. Well, I tell you what, I didn't realize how great he still is. And yes, I'm excited about his play.
3 seconds is called on Dallas. And Lorenzo Williams was caught in the lane a little too long. Spins one way, back the other, over the shoulder. They'll swing it around to the other side. Kenny Smith back outside, over to Drexler, drives the middle again. Tough shot off the glass, almost went in. Popeye Jones gets it out. Jason Kidd lost the ball. Tried to throw it before he grabbed it.
Well, there he is being innovative again now. He's pushing the ball now, and his mind is working so quick. His mind said to do one thing before he had the ball. He sees the floor so well.
Mavericks have dropped 2 games in a row after going on quite a win streak. There's a turnover. Mashburn gets the ball away from Robert Horry. Picked up by Houston. They'll swing it back around to the other side. George McCloud taking it to the hole, and he is fouled on the play.
Rockets foul on 25, Robert Horry.
Robert Horry with his first foul of the game.
Well, let's just take a look at the fact that everybody tries to get inside to help on the penetration. Now Robert reaches, and anytime you reach in the NBA, they're gonna call a foul. One of the officials will call it.
You know, we talked this season about Chucky Brown and about Pete Chilcutt. Chucky coming out of the CBA. Here's another player, George McCloud, who was the #1 draft choice of Indiana, got a little out of shape, had some personal problems, and he had to find his way back from the CBA, but he has played very good basketball for the Mavericks.
Not counting those 2 foul shots.
Yeah, he missed those 2 foul shots. He's played overseas. He's played in the CBA. And he is back in the league again and playing very good basketball. They signed him to a 10-day contract, and he's made it. Clyde Drexler from the outside. His first basket of the game. And the Rockets lead it by 2. Mashburn always draws a double team. From the outside on the miss.
Now the Rockets are going to have to run and get numbers.
Chilcutt is open. He made 5 3-pointers against Denver Sunday afternoon, and he gets his first here tonight.
Well, you know, the Rockets are getting a reputation now with the court being spread about being a penetrating team. The defense now with Dallas fell all the way back looking for penetration. Kenny was able to kick the ball once again to a perimeter shooter that had plenty of time to look.
Jason Kidd misses the 3. Look at Chilcutt go and get it. Oh, but he threw it away. Mashburn was waiting in the weeds for the passing lane. Look at it, behind the back pass by Kidd. Out of bounds by Houston. Going back to Chilcutt's 3-pointer, the Rockets tied an NBA record with 16 3-pointers Sunday afternoon against Denver. And that also is a new Houston franchise record. Mashburn with a running hook shot, and it goes.
Boy, boy, is he smooth. You know, he's a big fella, too, Bill.
Yeah.
He's just not a small forward that is real quick and blow by people. He just kind of smooths his way into the defense, and he's strong.
Robert Horry with a finger roll, missed it, tried to get it back. Jason Kidd gets it up. Oh, Kenny Smith got a hand on it and knocked it out of bounds. Good hustle by Kenny.
Yeah, good defensive balance by the Rockets. Soon as you had Robert Horry penetrate, Kenny Smith, who was on the opposite side of the floor, rotated back to half court.
Better come out on Mashburn. He can hit that shot.
Tell him a little louder.
Better come out on Mashburn. He can hit that shot.
You can't sit back in a pocket and watch him shoot it.
6 points now for Jamal Mashburn. He has 6. All 6 of the Mavericks' points. Kenny Smith can shoot it too. This time back of the iron. Drexler goes and gets it. Kenny, good pass off. Chucky Brown too.
There's that all-important penetration.
Oh, tough pass by Jason Kidd to Mashburn. Now on those bounce passes, sometimes they'll stay on the floor, and that's what that pass did. It just kind of hung close to the court. Turnovers, Mavericks with 4 early. Both teams with 1 team foul. 7:43 left to play. Robert just not quite strong enough.
Well, he can't stay and argue with the referee. He's got to get back into the defense.
McCloud back outside. Jason Kidd puts up a 3-pointer.
And Robert walked down the floor. Now, that's a no-no. That's a no-no. Regardless of what the play was, you got to get back, and you don't want your teammates to face 5-on-4.
Drexler steps behind the 3. Almost did it. Oh, Chucky Brown picks it. Kenny Smith with a 3. Nope, that's not there. Tipped up in the air to Popeye Jones. Oh, almost a steal. Kenny Smith does get the steal. Kenny's got the numbers, and he draws a foul from Jones. And that's the second foul on Popeye Jones here in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Let's watch it from the steal. Now, Kenny Smith did a nice job. He was back on defensive rotation again, and he had the awareness to see that ball coming, was able to steal it, go to the basket, and gives himself a chance to go to the line and make 2.
That call was by Jack Neese. He's refereeing tonight along with Ted Bernhardt and Jim Kinsey. Kenny Smith, one of the top free throw shooters in the NBA, as well as one of the top 3-point shooters. I think Kenny has fallen out of the free throw race because he hasn't tried enough. He doesn't have enough attempts, but if he had a few more attempts, he would be right at number 8 in the NBA. Rockets lead it by 2 again. McCloud taking it in, missed it, tipped up and in.
Can't allow that to happen. Now, they're a little bigger than the Rockets are underneath, so the Rockets are going to have to start boxing out.
Rockets will take a timeout. Dallas, the league's best offensive rebounding team, and they got one from Tarpley there. Game time.
Kid's game.
Just a tremendous view of the court. He sees things other people don't see.
Because they don't be looking.
That's right. Mario Ellie is in the game now. Reversal up. He just had the wrong spin on the basketball. He gets back and deflects that ball out of bounds. Look at Ellie hustle.
Well, now, one thing the Rockets have done, they've watched the films of Jason, because what they're doing with him, when they retreat back defensively, they're going to the passing lane opposed to running to him. They know he wants to get the ball up.
Kidd is open now for a 3-pointer. He missed it. Not a good shooter from the outside. He's getting better. Tarpley with an air ball. Whoop. It was saved by Drexler, almost saved out of bounds. Jason Kidd shoots 24% from behind the 3-point line. Chilcutt back out to Kenny. Kenny with a 3. And he's missed 3 3-pointers in a row. Kidd with a long rebound. It's uncharacteristic for Kenny, but the ball's a little flat. McCloud, great pass inside. Tarpley blew it, but it's put back up and in by Lorenzo Williams. Now, Dallas is the league's best offensive rebounding team. They grab 39% of the misses.
Well, everybody's chasing Jason Kidd, so it's easy to be a good rebounding team around the boards.
Drexler from the outside on the miss. Houston, by the way, is the second worst offensive rebounding team, grabbing only 27%. So a distinct advantage for Dallas, and there's Mashburn just walking it in. Now, that's something that they don't do on Akeem, is walk it into the basket.
They wouldn't even think about bringing that ball in there lackadaisically.
In the 4 meetings with the Mavericks this year, Akeem was averaging 32 points a game. Chucky Brown
with another wraparound pass, an assist from Clyde in a 2-man game. Now, that's what I'd like to see the Rockets do a little more of against the Dallas team, is play some 2-on, 2-on-2 basketball and make them have to make decisions defensively.
Mavericks lead it by 2. Williams standing underneath the basket. Actually tipped it up to himself. Drexler goes and gets it. What a great play. Out to 3-on-2 Houston. Ellie, Chilcutt. Knocked out of bounds by Kidd. There's Akeem Olajuwon, and still suffering from that iron deficiency anemia. His red blood cell count is climbing each time they do a test on him, but it's not up to normal yet, so they don't want to take a chance. He and Vernon will miss another game tonight. They might be able to play Thursday night. We'll just have to wait and see. Clyde on the drive. Missed it. Tipped up by Chucky. Right to Chilcutt. Tell you what, that Pete Chilcutt really working.
Well, you know what they say about rebounding is desire, not how high you jump. Remember, Larry Bird didn't jump high at all, but he was an excellent rebounder.
That three went in and came out and knocked out of bounds by Dallas. Chucky Brown with 3 rebounds, Chilcutt with 3, Drexler with 2. Game tied at 15. Mavericks are 11-5 since March 13th, 15-13 since the All-Star break. They've been playing the best basketball that they've played since they had those great teams back in the late 80s. Tarpley got in the air, no place to go. Chucky Brown has the rebound, a loose ball foul on Jason Kidd.
Loose ball foul is call number 5.
His first of the game. That's the 3rd team foul on the Mavericks.
Let's take it from the tip now. There's Pete Chilcutt with his hand on the ball again, and then Chucky Brown runs it down and he's fouled. You know, that Pete has a nose for the ball, Bill.
Yeah, he does.
If you want to find Pete, find the basketball.
Mario Elie, beautiful fake around Mashburn, but had the ball stripped by Kidd. Then Kidd carries it out of bounds. Drexler did a good job of hustling over to contest him. Rockets have 6 seconds now in which to get the shot off.
Boy, Jason Kidd reminds me of a workaholic.
He's everywhere, isn't he? What did Scotty Brooks tell you? Say he gets to practice. If practice is 11, he's there at 10. Pete is open for a 3. My goodness gracious, that Chilcutt is unbelievable.
Pete went through a period of not shooting well earlier in the year. What he's simply done, he's gone back to the drawing board and found out where his shot was.
He hit 5 threes Sunday. He's got 2 here tonight. There's a 3-point miss by Dallas. Elie all the way down to Drexler, knocked out of bounds by McCloud. Clyde got away with one. He got a little push off of McCloud.
Oh, he barely touched him. Oh, I didn't see any blood.
Here's a veteran play. Now watch how he's trying to get some distance between him and McCloud.
Oh, he just bumped him just a tad bit.
Like a good wide receiver would do to a defensive back.
But you're not supposed to do it past 5 yards.
Yeah, well, don't ever worry about that. Kenny Smith from the outside. All right, Kenny. Kenny hits his first basket, and the Rockets now are on a 9-0 run. Houston has taken a 5-point lead. 2:52 left to play, first quarter. Mashburn can't find him, and now he gets it off to McCloud. They try to work a pick and roll. That'll leave Drexler with Mashburn. Turn around, won't go. Tarpley walked in for the rebound off his knee. Houston's ball. Timeout taken by Dallas. 2:38 left to play in the first period. The Rockets have scored 9 in a row. Lucius Harris. A little friendly nudge by Kenny Smith, and then Brooks returned the favor.
Yeah, we'll get down to business now, because Scotty's out there to play well. Don't let Scotty lull you to sleep.
Kenny off to a good start distributing the ball. Oh, there's another great pass. John Tabak, however, traveled with it before he was able to get the shot off. Handling the ball in traffic is the biggest problem I see for Zahn. That's something that only playing time will give you, and he doesn't get a lot of that. McCloud out on the perimeter to Mashburn. Inside to Tarpley. Little turnaround won't go, and there's another rebound by Houston. Kenny Smith back to Clyde. He'll take it out behind that 3-point line. No, he won't.
All right, now, Zahn can't be afraid. You cannot be afraid to make a mistake.
Oh, Mario Elie's not afraid.
No, I would venture to say that that was a fearless move to the basket.
Rockets now scored 11 points in a row. George McCloud from outside to break the string. 1:35 left to play in the quarter. Clyde back outside, but Tarpley standing there. Scotty to McCloud, right back to Scotty, baseline shot. Missed it. Popeye to Ellie to Drexler. All the way across court. Mario's been on a three-point streak. He missed it. Drexler saving it. Up. Good hustle, but it hit the back of the glass.
Now, we're talking about a superstar here. How many of them are going to give that one more notch of effort when the ball was practically gone into the stands? He just goes up and gets himself an opportunity to bang, get that ball back to play. And unfortunately, the backboard wasn't kind to him.
Well, he's 1 for 5 tonight, but he's doing so many other things. Assists and rebounds. Tough pass to Mashburn. Thrown out of bounds by Scott Brooks.
The Rockets are doing a nice job packing it in. They've caused the Dallas team to have quite a few turnovers early here. I think they have about 7. And that's 7 in the first quarter. We're still in the first quarter here, Bill.
Oh, we are?
He has been along first.
Well, thank you.
Oh, I just thought I'd...
I like having Calvin Murphy around to remind me what quarter we're in.
Hey, don't be a wise guy to me there, Bill. You got to be
3
nice
seconds,
to me.
2 seconds, 1 second, and Ellie just beat the buzzer.
I've had a bad day, Mr. Bill Warrell.
Murph, you've never had a bad day in your life. Are you kidding me? I'm telling you, folks, this guy is upbeat all the time. All right, there's the time left. Brooks trying to go around a pick. He does. Takes it in for 2. Going for the steal on Kenny Smith. Kenny now gets a double team out front. 7 seconds left. Drexler will have it in the open court. He'll work on McCloud. 2 seconds. Drexler with a hook shot, too. Oh, what a shot, Clyde Drexler. And that's the end of the first quarter of play. The Houston Rockets 24, the Mavericks 19. You're watching Rockets basketball on Prime Sports.
Now, Popeye has got to be very aggressive, Bill. He can't worry about mistakes. He can't worry about fouling out. He's got to do something right now to get notice of his game.
How about good catch? Lost the ball going up. Now that's a good positive move there by Jean.
Yeah, he played the pick and roll game that the Rockets are accustomed playing, that two-man game. He goes to the basket. Now he's got to be a little strong with those hands. He got right next to the basket and lost it. Now, and you know, Mary Early does a nice job trying to help Zahn get involved in the offense.
Good release by Tabak for the free throw. Zahn hasn't had a chance, of course, to go to the line very much. He does have 39, make it 40 free throws, but he's only a 63% free throw shooter. 25-19 Houston. There's Tony Dumas in the game now. Drexler picks him up. Dumas getting action tonight with Harris hurt and Jackson. Mashburn taking it in. Robert Horry blocks it out of bounds.
Well, when you have Mashburn posted down that low, you've got to come over quickly as Robert does. He does a nice job. Now, he doesn't allow Mary Ellie to get himself in a situation that have to foul to stop.
Shot clock is at 7 seconds. Mashburn has Ellie on him. Tabak knocks it away, but draws the foul. John Tabak.
Rockets foul 55. John
That's his first of the game.
Team foul of the quarter.
So Mashburn will be at the line, averaging 24 points a game. Remember that game earlier this year where Mashburn had 50 points along with Jackson? It had been the first time in many, many years in the NBA that 2 players in the same team had scored 50-plus points.
That's a lot of firepower.
Boy, he can put it up, can he? He's going to be a great player in this league for years to come. He makes 1 out of 2, and that's a 5-point Houston lead. Cassell has been playing great, and he continues to do so. Boy, he walked right around Scotty Brooks. Cassell has really been a bright spot for Houston. Here's Dumas forcing it up to Tarpley. Tarpley never met a shot he didn't like, had a little trouble handling the ball. Cassell in the open court. Drexler, alley-oop to Horry, back over the head to Drexler. Drexler ends up with it, misses the layup. Back down the other way. Scott Brooks. Back to Mashburn, who has plenty of time to set. I think that was a wise decision. Scotty saw Robert Horry coming behind him, and knowing that his old teammate was capable of blocking a layup from way back at the free throw line, passed it back to Mashburn.
I tell you, it was good to see Robert Horry with 94 feet to try to stop that fast break.
Yep. Mario Ellie with a three-pointer. I'll tell you, the Rockets have been shooting the threes at an unbelievable clip, and Mario has really been firing it up since the team's gone out of the lineup. He's shooting almost 55% from the field. Dumas misses. His rebounding, his ball handling, everything Mario is doing is right on. Tabak lays it up. Oh, great
that's
move.
what I like to see. Great move by Tabak. He ran that lane. Sam Cassell gave him the ball, and he was able to have a finish to it.
And gave him the ball in a pretty tough place for a 7-footer. Out there where he had to make a little move to get it up. 31-22 now. Rockets by 9. 8 on the shot clock. Tabak goes for the steal. Dumas saves it. Puts it up. Oh, tough shot, Tony Dumas. That's what I found, huh?
I've seen that shot before somewhere.
Did you used to do that?
With my eyes closed, I saw a big man running at me. I just threw it to the board and got out the way.
And it normally went in. Drexler gets a foul, and Clyde will go to the line to shoot. Foul called on.
Dallas foul on number 32, Jamal.
Well, so often, Bill, I'll make the statement. If you want to stop an offensive player from having a great night, make him play defense. Get him winded. Get him in foul trouble. Make him do something other than concentrate on putting up the numbers against your defense.
So Tracy Murray prepares to check in for Houston. Last 5 games for Clyde Drexler: 34 against Denver, 24 against Portland, 40 against Golden State, 29 against Sacramento, 23 against Milwaukee, and in the 6th game he had 41 against the Clippers. Boy, that's just an unbelievable performance by Clyde Drexler in the last couple of weeks. Rockets lead it by 9. Popeye Jones will fire it up over Robert Horry. Now that really has made him a pro. He was a leading NCAA leading rebounder his senior year in college, but he couldn't shoot a lick. But he can shoot now, and he's made himself into a heck of an NBA player.
I mean, how do you come into a league with the best players in the world and all of a sudden become a shooter?
Robert Horry from the old three-point line. Said something to Popeye on their way back down. That got a laugh out of Popeye Jones. He said, "You better get out and guard me." Scott Brooks with a 3. Tipped up in the air, and Tabak goes and gets it. This is as good as I've seen Tabak play. Of course, he's getting some meaningful minutes. Cassell. Shot. Drexler trying to keep it alive. Popeye Jones to Dumas. Scotty Brooks is fouled by Mario Ellie. Mario thought maybe he'd been kicked.
No, not maybe.
That's a painful.
Scotty used him for a step ladder going to the basket. Okay, now let's take a good look at it. Scotty goes to the basket. Mario comes over to try to help. Ooh, my ooch.
Right in the kneecap.
Ooh, the kneecap all of a sudden starts to ache.
That's what Tracy Murray checks into the game, and Clyde Drexler will go out. .8:27 left to play first half. 8-point Houston lead now. Scotty gets them both. So the Rockets will have Cassell, Murray, Horry, Tabak, and Ellie. A lot of different combinations by Rudy T with all of the injuries and sickness by the Houston team. And Mario got up in the air before he decided where he wanted to go with it, and that's usually a cardinal sin.
Yeah, you don't want to leave your feet. That's true. Because once you go in the air, you're committed. That's all there is to it. Because if you come down, you're in trouble. That's going to be a travel.
Better have something in mind when you go up there. Scotty Brooks covered nicely by Cassell. You said it earlier, his defense has been every bit as good as his offense. Oh, Tabak rejects it at the basket. Hey, that ball didn't hit the rim, and there's a new 24 shot clock. That ball did not hit the rim. It was blocked, and now Jack Neese is talking. Watch Tabak come over.
Yeah, he just comes over and he beats it.
The ball did not hit the rim.
The big man.
Reset the shot clock.
So they'll have to reset the shot clock. I believe there was around 4 seconds left.
Guess who that is? Right there. Right there. Right there.
You get enough airtime. You don't need any more. 3 seconds. Mashburn walks his way in literally, and that ball did not touch the rim. There's a 24-second violation. Good defense by Houston. Popeye thought that he tipped it up underneath the rim, but that doesn't count. The ball can't go in underneath the rim, can it?
Well, let me see here. I'll figure out. Yeah, see, that's that was. They were right, Bill. They were right. They hit the rim. They were right. Ooh, that hurt. They were right.
It wouldn't count. Robert Horry has plenty of time. Sets and fires. And Robert with 5 points. Houston with a 10-point lead now, largest of the game. 7:27 and counting left to play here in the first half, and a reaching foul on Robert Horry.
No, man, you saw
That will be his second by Robert Horry, his second third team foul.
Third team foul on Houston. All right, you've already let him get position, so you got to let him.
You don't reach. Now, Robert's got to remember now, he doesn't have the weight that Popeye Jones has, so he's got to, he can't allow that kind of positioning. If he does, he's going to be in trouble all night. 3-quarter, front him, get weak side help.
Scotty and Mashburn come out of the game. Jason Kidd will be in the backcourt with Dumas, Tarpley, Jones, and Doug Smith.
Boy, I tell you what, Tarpley has no problem getting him a shot, does he?
No, he just turns and fires. Tabak setting a pick for Sam. Sam trying to walk his way in. Oh, good delayed dribble for the 2. Oh, this is Sam Cassell. This is vintage Cassell now.
That's championship basketball we're looking at right now.
Yeah, it is. This is what he does best. He loves to get in the crowd and kind of hide out. There's Tony Dumas, who is an excellent shooter now. They'll have to come out on him as he fires in a 3. Timeout charge to Houston. 6:48 left to play in the second period. The Rockets own a 9-point lead over the Mavericks. Rockets leading it by 9 points with 6:48 left to play in the second quarter. Sam Cassell running the show. Tracy Murray, Robert Horry, John Tabak, and Mario Ellie in the game for Rudy Tomjanovich. Tracy Murray always a danger, and there's a good steal by Doug Smith, and Cassell with a foul in the backcourt.
What the Rockets have got to do, especially Tracy Murray now. Tracy came in, he's anxious to score, but he's got to stay within the confines of the offense. He's got to find his shot through the offense. That was a little quick. I know they wanted to get themselves into a half-court set. That means they want to run a play and use the clock a little bit.
Tarpley coming out of the game. Lorenzo Williams back in for Dallas.
By the way, Tracy played very well last game in Denver, didn't
he? Yes, he did. He had a stellar performance, and that earned him more minutes for tonight. Good defense by Houston. Popeye Jones. Double team. Cassell swings over to get the steal. He's got Murray on the left wing. Sam drops it off. Robert Horry with a reverse slam. What a pass by Sam Cassell.
What a good defensive steal.
Good defense by Sam, cutting Kidd off at the baseline. Right back to Jason. Taking it in, Lorenzo Williams with a jump hook over Tabak.
That was a difficult shot. He turned the opposite way to make that jump hook. Tabak did a nice job not trying to go up there and block it or foul him. Lorenzo
Williams done a great job for Dallas this season. He's a smallish, he really is out of position at center at only 6'9", but he has played very well there. Murray puts it up for 2.
Now, that's how you play within the confines of the offense. He had the size advantage. He gave the ball up, took him down low, was able to get a little jump hook over him.
Jason faked the pass. Sam went down to block it, and then Jason just pulled back and shot the ball. And Jason Kidd, 5 points, 3 assists. Murray again with a height advantage over Dumas. Tried again. That time it was a little too far out.
Yeah, he was a little too anxious.
Robert Horry knocks it out of bounds. Pete Chilcutt checks back into the lineup. Hey, those some great minutes. John Tabak played 10 minutes. And he came up with 3 points, 2 rebounds. 18 minutes is his high this season.
He had a nice block, too. A big block went to the basket on Scotty Brooks.
Jason Kidd coming off the pick, misses. Murray with a good job getting on the glass, but he knocked the ball out of bounds. So the Mavericks will get it with 24 on the shot clock. Outside, Rockets will play Portland Thursday night here in the Summit. Dumas forces it up, and Mario Ellie is called for the foul. That's the second foul on Mario. But Dumas can get up.
Yeah, he has a great set of legs. He comes in there and he just elevates straight up, and what he simply does is he gets himself in a position where he got Mario Ellie in an uncompromising defensive position, which caused him to get the foul.
Last night against the Warriors, Tony had 8 points in that game. He participated, as you see Clyde Drexler coming in. Dumas participated in the NBA Slam Dunk Championship on All-Star Saturday, and he became the first Maverick ever to take part in that competition. And there were...
Well, there's a lot to be desired in that dunking contest, Bill, for the NBA All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, some of the biggies have decided not to participate in.
Well, they need to get them back involved to do something. We had pulled muscles in the dunk contest.
Dumas, a rookie, having a pretty good first campaign. Sam Cassell, cross court. Dumas jumped high and knocked it away. 8 seconds on the shot clock for Houston.
52, Chucky Brown returns for...
Chucky Brown comes in for Tracy Murray. 44-37 now, Rockets lead. Dwindled down just a bit. Drexler trying to take it in, got a bump, no whistle. Kidd, nice pass to Dumas. Dumas flares in, misses, tip back to Kidd, and it goes. Now, Jason Kidd's also a pretty good rebounder. He'll get him about 5 boards a game. He got one there.
That's not bad for a guard.
No.
Not bad at all.
Drexler going to draw a double team. That leaves Chucky Brown open. Oh, beautiful pass. Chilcutt back outside.
Sam, you should have shot the ball.
That's what he passed it to you for. 3 seconds on Houston.
Unfortunate. They passed the ball. Now they got called a 3-second call because the shot was there and they bypassed it.
I thought Pete bypassed a pretty easy shot on the pass.
And
but
that's what Rudy T's yelling to his team right now. Take the shot. We worked too hard to get a good shot. The fans are yelling it now.
Well, that's because they hear you saying it so much.
That's right. Blame me.
It's your fault.
Well, you know, I'm an old war horse of a shooter. What can I tell you?
I've never heard you yell pass the ball.
That wasn't my job.
That's not your vocabulary. Doug Smith hits, and now Dallas has run off a 10-2 run.
I'm going to try it.
No, you can't say pass. The only time you say pass is in that stay in school program. Yeah,
they better pass their grades. You're right, Bill.
9 seconds on the shot clock. Sam puts it up. Chilcutt goes and gets it and draws a foul. Pete Chilcutt with another offensive rebound. Lorenzo Williams with the foul. Well, Pete Chilcutt has continued to improve all season long. Rockets picked him up, you'll remember, earlier this season, and this has been really a nice find for Rudy T. They are very pleased with the progress of Pete Chilcutt. 25 points, 9 rebounds against Denver. He had 9 rebounds against Portland the game before, 5 against Golden State, and 7 against Sacramento. Sam Cassell will come out. Kenny Smith. And Pete gets the freebies. Chilcutt now with 10 points, 5 rebounds. And his 10 points leads Houston. Traveling is called on Tony Dumas. Dumas, the #1 draft choice of Dallas, 19th player taken in last summer's draft. He ranked 7th in the nation last season in Division I Missouri at Kansas City. He scored over 26 a game. 5-point lead by Houston, 3:12 left. Dropping it in, Chucky Brown, boy, going down and get it. That's the second steal for Doug Smith. Here's Dumas on the drive. Kidd with a follow. Chucky Brown has it knocked away into the hands of Drexler. Kidd with another steal. Smith, jump hook misses. Kidd gets it back.
That's too much action.
About 4 rebounds.
Yeah, he stopped the pass, almost had a steal. 2 rebounds. 2 offensive rebounds.
Nice pass inside. Ori, good position. Jones tips it up. Chilcutt goes and gets it.
He's becoming a savior, isn't he?
Kenny Smith takes it up and won't go down, but Kenny will go to the line to shoot 2. Curious action. Not much going in, but a lot happening. Timeout taken by Dallas. 2:37 left in the second period. The Rockets lead by 5 on Rockets. And then the Rockets will play the Sacramento Kings on Saturday night. Then the Clippers next Monday, and then go on the road for games with Utah and Phoenix, come back to finish out the season. With Utah and Seattle, come back to finish out the season. On Sunday against the Utah Jazz. Kenny Smith will have one more.
We just saw Rarity missing the basket. You know, Kenny has always had that top 10 jinx. Every time he got to the top 10, he'd miss one.
Yeah. Well, that one rolled around and went in. He got both. And the Rockets lead by 7. Kenny has 6. Drexler with 6. 10 for Chilcutt. Ori with 7. Chucky Brown with 6. Doug Smith, #1 draft choice several seasons ago. He misses. Chucky Brown goes and gets it. Tell you what, you just can't say enough about the job Chucky Brown and Pete Chilcutt have done for Houston.
If you ask him to start or come off the bench.
Right. Very flexible players. Oh, nice pass by Drexler. Blocked inside. And coming away with it, Mashburn. Alley-oop to Dumas. Boy, now, you want to talk about a guy that gets on a trampoline. Look at Tony Dumas at 6'6". He looked about 6'10" when he went up.
He didn't even bend to go up.
Now, you never jump like that.
I got a trampoline at home. I beg your pardon.
Oh, yeah, on a trampoline.
King size, matter of fact.
Here's the next one.
I'm a jumping pool on that thing.
Double team on Clyde, so he goes baseline. Stole a move from McKean. Chilcutt gets it back, puts it up for 2. Now, Chucky Brown gets an assist. He tipped it across.
Kept it alive, sure did.
The basket to Pete. Rockets by 7. Mashburn got a step, missed the shot. Taking it up is Williams for 2 more. Lorenzo Williams with an offensive rebound and putback. 5-point Houston lead. Here you see the time remaining.
Got to be careful that you don't get lulled to sleep by the Mavericks.
Robert Ori back outside to Kenny. Kenny for 3. Rockets hitting their 4th three-pointer of the game. Traveling is called on Mashburn.
On the turnover, it's Rocket ball.
Rockets are 4 for 10. Dallas 2 for 8 from behind the three-point line. Chilcutt has 2. Robert Ori has 1. Kenny Smith has 1. 53-45 Houston. 43 seconds left. Rockets can go 2 for 1 here. Chilcutt is set. He's already got 2. This time he's short. Kidd with his 7th rebound. Look at the no-look pass to Dumas. Back inside to Williams, and he is fouled by Houston. Fouled by Kenny Smith.
You know, if you look at the way that Jason Kidd runs the offense, he doesn't throw the ball to the player. He throws it to a spot when he sees the player out in front and allows the player to go get the ball. I mean, that's unique. You know, that means you don't have to do a lot of pinpointing on the fast break.
Now, he's got 7 points. He's got 3 assists and 7 rebounds already in this game.
Now, if they were putting the ball in the basket, he'd have more assists, obviously, because he's getting them the ball where they can have an opportunity to score.
Kidd averages over 7 assists a game and 5 rebounds a game. 53-47. Rockets be about 6 seconds difference, shot clock and the game clock. And a hand check is called on Dumas. That's the 3rd foul on Dumas, but more importantly, it's the 15th foul on Dallas, so Clyde will shoot a couple.
Now stay on the line, Clyde. Don't back away until the ball is released. That's when he has problems with his shot.
NBA Player of the Week. Hey, do you think we can get some free barbecue at the Drexler?
Well, I'm going to go down there and ask him.
After that call Sunday?
I'm going to ask him, best barbecue in the city. I'm going down and say, Bill said, you need to give me some free barbecue. You got any clout around there?
Dude, I'm ready to go. I know those folks from Arthur Anderson are going down there all the time.
I tell you what, Clyde's mom likes me. She'll give me some barbecue if nothing else. I have that look of pity when I go in there.
Well, you're his agent. 24 seconds left to play. There's almost a steal. Kenny Smith had it for a moment. Mashburn bails him out by getting it back. Boy, they barely got it across in 10 seconds. Scotty Brooks. They'll take it down as far as they can. 7 seconds, almost a steal. Mashburn in the open court. Missed it. Chilcutt with a rebound. 1 second left. Kenny Smith throws it the length of the court, and it will not go in. Well, you can't ask for any more from the Rockets. Elijah Wan and Vernon Maxwell and Carl Herrera are all out out of tonight's game, and the Rockets are hustling all over the court, and Rudy loves it. Rockets 55, Mavericks 47.
Surprise.
That was a happy plane coming back from Denver to Houston Sunday. This team continues to play awfully hard, and these guys are giving it their all out here. Robert Horry, little turnaround for two. Nice touch as he takes it over Mashburn.
That's not bad to back him in that way.
No, it really is. That's one of Robert's better post-up moves, and now Mashburn trying to return the favor, but he missed. Loose ball foul on Popeye Jones. Well, Chucky Brown had good inside position. Popeye, I don't want to say a little shove. He gave him a big shove. Dick Motta not happy about it. You don't think Dick gets upset at the officials, do you?
No, but the language he used, we got the X out.
Dick from the old school, and they would ride him pretty good. Chucky Brown on the miss. Chilcutt finally runs it down thanks to help from Clyde Drexler. Kinney, good bounce pass. Chucky Brown had it and lost it. Just underway with the third quarter from Houston. From the corner. And Lorenzo Williams can get up. He can sky too at 6'9". He can get up in a hurry.
He slapped that down.
Drexler knocks it out of bounds. Well, fans, tickets are on sale now for the Rockets game against Mitch Richmond and the Sacramento Kings. That's April the 15th at all Ticketmaster ticket centers. To charge by phone, call 629-3700. 629-3700 for Rockets single game tickets. Steal by Houston. Kenny Smith taking it up with the left hand, missed it.
Now the Rockets have got to be careful that this doesn't become a sloppy game, because that'll be to the Mavericks' benefit.
Well, there's a steal by Drexler into the hands of Horry. Rockets have a 3-on-2. Drexler back to Robert. Somebody better put up a shot. Man alive, somebody shoot the ball, please.
Well, now I really feel like I need to play, because I will shoot the basketball. Now there's one pass, two passes. Now there's the shot right there. There is the shot. There's the shot. Now there goes the ball.
Why don't you tell us how you really feel about it, Calvin?
You know, I get upset as a former shooter that when I see a shot that should be taken, I forget about making it. If it's a good shot, the coaches will never complain.
Jason Kidd with 9 points. There, that's going to be a shot. Chilcutt for two, and he's fouled.
He knows how to find a way to score.
Power move by Pete Chilcutt.
He was able to get them on his hip, and he just stretches himself out to the basket.
That's 14 points for Pete. Well, if you're going to play that center position, you got to score, right?
Yeah, if you're going to back up, if you're going to play the position that Olajuwon has left, there's a lot of shots left in that area.
Are we looking at our backup center now, you think?
Well, I tell you what he's done. He's proven that he can play that position.
When Hakeem comes back, it's been a problem for Houston, but it may not be anymore. Well, Mashburn with a three-pointer. And that is the 102nd three-pointer on the season for Jamal Mashburn. Robert Horry got good inside position. Boy, Mashburn just clobbered him. Kidd with the alley-oop to Lorenzo Williams. That's just hours and hours of practice between those two.
Boy, was that a...
Boy, what a great pass. I love the way he just puts it right up there at the rim, and Williams went and got it.
In stride. That's what I said before, Bill. He doesn't throw to the player. He throws to the area.
Kenny Smith with a three.
And he shoots for one area. That's the round rim.
Second three-pointer of the game for Kenny Smith. Rockets again with a 6-point lead. Mashburn will shoot it over Robert Horry. Man, that's tough. Robert had pretty good defense. He had a hand right in his face. And Mashburn got it to go anyway. That's 16 points for Mashburn. Robert Horry wants to set a pick. Kenny goes left, comes back right. Chucky Brown inside, too. Beautiful move by Kenny Smith.
That's pretty penetration. There's good spacing, too. He was able to get inside and dictate what he wanted to do once he got in there.
Kenny Smith with his 4th assist of the game to go along with 12 points. Mashburn now beginning to make a home inside.
Yeah, he started to exert himself offensively around there. Robert's going to need help.
Basket by Jamal Mashburn.
Rockets with a 5-point lead. Robert Horry with a 360. Chilcutt open. 2-pointer. Jason Kidd tries to save it. He does. Kidd on the drive with the left hand. Ran out of gas at the top of the move. Back to Chucky Brown. Chucky gives it up to Kidd, and Kidd calls a timeout before he runs out of bounds. What a heads-up player this kid is. The kid is a kid, and he was calling a 20-second timeout. Watch him as he goes out of bounds. He knows he's going out of bounds.
Is that a smart young man, or is that a smart young man?
Well, they changed it to a full timeout. We'll take a break and be back with more in a moment. In the clubhouse after tonight's game with Kevin. So far in this quarter, the Rockets with 5 turnovers, and that has affected them. Kenny Smith going up for the rebound. Gets it out to Drexler on the run. Got to beat Popeye Jones. Good pass, Chucky Brown. Boy, that Drexler. He's not going to slam it. They're so worried about him that they just gave up the easy pass.
You know, he just plays basketball. He's not out there trying to get 50 points or he just does whatever the situation dictates.
Jason Kidd. Oh, Robert Horry made him eat basketball. Drexler back the other way. Clyde on the glide, and he short-armed it up the front of the rim. Kind of like if you're going to floor 18, he got off at 17
and a half.
Back outside, Popeye Jones says, let me try it again. He misses again. Chilcutt has it. And a foul is called on George McCloud.
I tell you one thing that I've noticed about the Dallas team today is that who's ever open, I was going to take the shot because Popeye is not the one they want to have a shot taken. Now, Jason Kidd does a nice job getting inside for a little easy shot. Robert Horry comes way from the opposite side and is able to get up and block that shot with a lot of authority.
That was Robert's second block of the game.
20-second timeout, Houston.
22nd timeout taken by the Rockets. What did he do? Hurt his hand? Blocking that ball? Vernon Maxwell saying, give me a little air time. I'm going to sit over here. Well, apparently that's what's happened. It's been a season that Robert Horry, I'm sure, would like to forget when it's all said and done. Just last year, as well as he played with the championship and the trade, he came back and played very well and helped lead the Rockets to their first championship ever. But this season, it's been the back 1 week, and it's been flaring up on him and little bitty injuries. And those two guys, we talked to Vernon's saying he's feeling pretty good. But he's got to get that blood cell count up.
But you can see the frustration on Olajuwon's face. He does not like sitting over there in street clothes.
No. No, it's got to be killing him. But you know, he's still working out. He works out every day. That's the one thing they can do. They can't work out hard, but they can work out. Chucky Brown takes it to the glass, and he draws a foul. Beautiful pick and roll play again between Chucky Brown and Clyde Drexler. They're getting that down pretty well.
Well, Clyde has just been slowly finding his way into the offense. He's been playing on a lot of individual ability, but right now he's just reading the defense. Chucky set that pick, and he just simply slid down that key area, and Clyde Drexler had his head up at all times, saw the situation, was able to deliver the ball.
I tell you, Chucky Brown tonight, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Chilcutt, 15 points, 7 rebounds. So those are two guys that have really come on to play well for Houston since Hakeem went out. And as Murph has said many, many times, as they get better, it's only going to help the Rockets when they get back to full strength. Popeye Jones from the perimeter, short on the shot. Good position by Mario Ellie.
Let him keep shooting it.
Chucky Brown. Ball deflected by guess who? Jason Kidd. Boy, looks like Jason Kidd. There are two of him sometimes.
That's true.
He's everywhere.
Well, I tell you what, I'm glad there's not a twin if I had to play against him.
He's not shooting very well. He's only 4 of 12 here in this game, but he's done a lot of little things already. 8 rebounds, 5 assists, a couple of steals. Kenny Smith up the escalator, missed it, tipped up and in by Chucky Brown.
Chucky Brown.
Get down, Chucky Brown.
13 points for Chucky. Mashburn put the wrong spin on it, but McCloud straightened it out for him. 70-62, Rockets by 8. Mario coming off a pick by Chilcutt, draws the double team back to feet. Good zone defense by Dallas. Ellie on the drive. Nice pass, Chucky Brown baseline. I'm telling you, these Rockets work so well together.
Because no one's trying to be the star, Bill. Now that's a major statement because everybody is moving, everybody's in the flow. Whoever has the best opportunity ends up getting a chance to shoot it.
Double team on Mashburn.
That's right. Let Popeye shoot it from there. He's proven now that tonight's not his night.
McCloud with a three-pointer.
I said Popeye, not McCloud.
Yeah, wrong guy. Well, Chucky Brown, let's see if he can keep it going. He scored the last 9. Drexler with a miss, out of bounds. The dreaded air ball.
He's entitled to one every 5 years or so.
Well, of course. 72-65. Jason Kidd with a three-pointer.
That's a lot of confidence. He just went down set, didn't even take a jump shot.
He shot 209 threes this year. He's made only 52 for 24%, but he'll shoot them.
I guess he will.
Chilcutt will too. This one misses off the front, and Jason Kidd with his 9th rebound of the game passes up to Williams. Blocked by Mario Ellie. Back outside. Kenny Smith fighting for it, and he knocked it out of bounds. Oh, no, they're going to reverse it and say Mashburn knocked it out. So Tony Dumas now will come back into the game, and Popeye Jones will go out for Dallas. 72-68. Dallas has hung around.
Yeah, I don't like the tempo of this game, Bill, because that's right. They're hanging around. They're just picking at the Rockets' lead, and they haven't played very well as shot the ball very well.
Drexler went and got that ball back. It was knocked away from him. Kenny Smith, good reversal, back to Chilcutt, baseline fadeaway. Beat Chilcutt with 17 points. He's becoming a scoring machine now. I think he likes it.
He's becoming a player, a complete player.
Dumas with a three-pointer. Drexler on the run. Look at the Rockets get up the court. They know they'll get one from Drexler. If they get down there in a hurry, they're nice pass to Chilcutt, and Drexler will pull it back out again. He bumps off Kidd, misses the shot. Look at Chilcutt go and get it. That's his 8th rebound of the game. Kenny Smith will run that play down a little bit. Chilcutt with the pick. Kenny says, nope, I'm feeling it. I want 3. Kenny Smith with 15 points. Kidd taking it in and drawing the foul. Kenny Smith with his 2nd of the game.
I tell you what, I like the balanced attack the Rockets have offensively. You're looking at Brown with 15 and Chilcutt with 17, Kenny with 15. Now, boy, I tell you, Clyde Drexler only has 8, but he moved that ball so well that he might as well had himself. He only has what I guess.
He got 6 rebounds and 4 assists. Kidd having trouble shooting tonight. He misses that free throw. He's a 70% free throw shooter. And he misses them both.
Oh, but that can't happen.
George McCloud was able to sneak in for the tip-in.
That can't happen. That hurt.
77-70. Rudy wants to call a timeout. 3:09 left to play in the 3rd period. The Rockets lead by 7 here on Prime Sports. Portions of tonight's game are brought to you by Castrol GTX, engineered for greater protection against breakdown. And by your Houston area Ford dealers, when only the best will do. Texas Ford and you. Rockets leading at 77-70 on Prime Sports with 3:09 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Chucky Brown going to those boards. He has 9 rebounds for Houston here tonight.
25, he's in for Pete Chilcutt.
Pete is out with a very deserved rest.
Mario Ellie swings around the corner. Beautiful shot by Mario. The Rockets continue to use that pick and roll play to perfection. That's so tough to guard in the pros because you've just got too many options. Mashburn wants a three. Short. And the long rebound comes out to Lorenzo Williams, a new 24 for Dallas. Jason Kidd came and got that ball, and it was tipped up and in by Lorenzo Williams. He was short on the shot. Of course, a lot of times, the defense won't see that. They're looking to get position. Drexler just burrows his way in for two.
I tell you, George Gervin would have been very proud of that finger roll.
Yeah, that looked like a Gervin, didn't it? 81-72. Rockets back out by 9. Jason Kidd gets the three. They're allowing him to shoot, but he's missing them. Tipped outside to Drexler. To Kenny Smith. Here come the Rockets.
2 minutes into the quarter.
2 minutes left to play in the third quarter.
Oh, he carried the ball. Yeah, that's the call. I was getting ready to say, be careful, Kenny. He picked it up and put it down. That's a carry.
That's a good call by Jim Kinsey. These pro players can do just about anything they want to. In fact, sometimes you think the ball's attached with a string. But
their hands are so big.
Yeah.
And these players are strong.
I think where you have to call it is if a guy means to stop his dribble and then keeps it going, and that's what that appeared to be. Scotty Brooks is checked in for Dallas. Jordan McCloud misses. Good defense by Houston. I'll tell you, McCloud, 4 of 9. Jason Kidd about 4 of 13. Chucky Brown, left-handed shot, missed it. Ellie had the tip in. He and Brown kind of collided with each other. The other way, Tony Dumas.
Oh, boy, did you see him get up?
I don't know why he passed off.
Oh, my goodness.
Offensive foul. Called on Jamal Mashburn. Boy, Dumas got up over the rim, and I thought he might just lay it in, and then he passed it off.
I thought he was getting ready to fly.
Boy, this kid's something, isn't he?
Oh, he's up there now. Okay, he lost his balance. That's why he kicked it off. Just lost his balance a little bit.
Sam Cassell running the show now. Taking it inside on Scott Brooks and draws the foul from Scotty. That's the 5th team foul on the Mavericks, so Sam will go to the line. Second foul first foul on Scott Brooks. You know, Sam Cassell's been going to the line a lot lately.
Oh, but he's back to that little unorthodox stutter step he has, or whatever you want to call it, going to the basket and puts the defense in a situation where a lot of times they got to bump him to keep him from getting inside.
Sam was 3 for 7. Now, he can shoot better than that in Denver.
Well, that's a key.
He was 10 of 11 against Portland, 6 of 7 at Golden State, and 7 of 9 at Sacramento. So that's indicative of a point guard getting a lot of penetration. Clyde Drexler will take a breather. Tracy Murray will come in for Clyde. Sam tonight with 5. He can make it 6, and he does. 83-72. Rockets by 11. Steal Mario Ellie. Tough luck. The ball hit on the inline. Boy, good hustle. I just can't stress enough the type of effort that Mario Ellie brings every night to the game. He is a pleasure to watch. Under a minute left to play in the quarter. Double team on Mashburn. 5 on the shot clock. Scotty goes down. He's in trouble.
Boy, he got up quick off that 40.
Boy, the foul was called on Mario Ellie on the pass-off with only about 2 seconds on the shot clock.
Okay, oh, go ahead, Globetrotter. Oh, all you need is a little tan. You'd be right on time, my brother.
Scotty going to have to get out of the sun a little longer than that, I think.
Well, you got to remember now, the Globetrotters offered Pistol Peter contract when he was playing.
Yep. Blocking foul on Robert Horry. Well, if you're a lip reader, you understand that Rudy said,
if you're a lip reader, you close your eyes.
Rudy said, that's not fair.
Mr. Referee. I remember when Tex Winter was coaching the Rockets in the early years, and he got a technical and was put out of the game because he walked out to half court. Mr. Referee, can I speak with you? And Darryl Gilson says, no, you can't. You're out of here. And we felt so bad for Portex. He was so nice. Of course, now he's the assistant with Chicago, and he's responsible for their triple post offense.
Yeah, well, he's responsible for creating that when he was at Kansas State.
Sure.
All the way back years ago.
Mr. Referee, Mr. Referee.
Well, Robert Horry will come out now. Zahn Tabak will play the final 37 seconds of this quarter. A miss, and Tracy Murray goes and gets it. 10-point Houston lead. Sam Cassell with the ball. And a foul.
No,
They call Sam Cassell out of bounds. How can they not call a foul on that? What in the world are you thinking about? I mean, he was absolutely bounced out of bounds. Wow.
I tell you what gets a lot of work in a basketball game is Rudy's suit coat.
Never quite comes off, except it almost comes off about 3 or 4 times. There's a miss. Chucky Brown with his 11th rebound of the game. 10-point Houston lead, final 10 seconds. Sam backing it in, a little turnaround over Scott Brooks. And the Rockets now with their largest lead of the game. Scotty has to force it up, missed it. And another good quarter by the Houston Rockets. Here we go. Final 12 minutes. The Rockets 85, Mavericks 73, and Rudy looking for a new tie. His throat after that last foul that went uncalled. Tony Dumas picked up now on the switch by Tracy Murray. Dumas will put up a 3-pointer. Tell you what, this is a nice-looking young player.
Yes, he is.
He might play a lot of basketball for them in the future.
Built like Penny Hardaway, too.
Tracy Murray tries to answer. Chucky Brown keeping it alive, tips it away. Lorenzo Williams to Jason Kidd. There's that Dumas. He can run all night. Passing off to Mashburn. Mashburn puts it up, draws a foul from Tracy Murray.
Houston foul on number 31, Tracy Murray.
So right out of the gate with a 3-pointer from Dumas, and now maybe with 2 free throws from Mashburn, they get right back in this game.
Well, I tell you, that Dumas got a lot of speed. You got to get to him quickly. I saw a little offensive foul on the part of Mashburn, but we won't discuss that since the referees didn't.
Jamal Mashburn got a club record tying career-high 50 points in Chicago back on November the 12th and 45 points against the Bullets on December the 8th. He was really firing them away. He's not hitting his free throws tonight. Mashburn's a 74% free throw shooter, but he has missed 3 free throws tonight. He's 3 of 6. Mario Ellie now gets a pick from Tabak, trying to turn that corner. Gets in on the baseline. Sam Cassell, 4 on the shot clock. Sam rattles. Tabak goes and gets it. Reverse layup for 2. Hey, how about that move by Zahn Tabak?
I like the way they pronounce it around the league. Tabak.
The Croatian sensation.
Can I use that one?
Sure.
I like that.
Dumas back outside to Mashburn. 87-77. There's Dumas with another 3. Tony Dumas trying to make a name for himself here tonight. 14 points for Dumas. And he's getting to play because Lucius Harris could not. That's how you make it, don't you?
Sure, you become an opportunist.
Sam Cassell trying to get Kidd in the air. Off to Chucky Brown.
When you spend too much time playing with that basketball, your teammates are trying to get inside position.
And a delay of game warning is called on Houston. Jason Kidd put it up from the outside short. Tabak goes and gets it again.
And out of the tulip comes Tabak.
Well, he's got almost his career high for rebounding. Needs one more. Tracy Murray puts up the jumper. Won't go down. And Tarpley clears it out to Jason Kidd. Mashburn picked up by Cassell. Good move. They'll swing it around. There's Dumas again, creating something. Got baseline. Well, he created a turnover then. He dribbled into no man's land. Tracy Murray, that's his shot. Oops, he missed it, but he followed it. Had it knocked away by Lorenzo Williams. A lot of hectic action, but not much going on. Kidd had all day.
Oh, yeah. Now, if you're going to give anybody that much time, they're bound to make it.
Jason Kidd has hit 3 out of 7 from behind the three-point line. He's got 15 points, and Rudy has to call a timeout. I think he's going to call a 20-second timeout. Now they'll change it to a full. With 9:13 left to play, the Mavericks are right back in it. Braylon. Drexler has it, trying to get a pick from Tabak. He does. That leaves Clyde a little room. And a big jumper by Clyde Drexler.
Yeah, you used it right. I had to give on that one. That was a big one. They have to slow down the momentum of the Dallas team. They were able to get in. They picked their way in, and we started seeing that towards the end of the second quarter, that momentum starting to swing in their favor. We didn't like the tempo, if you remember, Bill. So that was a very big basket.
Mashburn with a turnaround, boy. You always have go-to guys when you need big points, and the Rockets went to theirs, and Drexler, and Dallas came right back with Mashburn. Mashburn has 22. 89-85. Drexler gets a step on Mashburn. Finger rolls it up for 2 and draws the foul. Boy, I'm telling you, that's a dream teamer doing it to a dream teamer of the future.
Yes, I got to agree with that. Clyde has done so much in his career so far that I don't think he's been really given the recognition he's due. He's made all the all-star teams and the dream teams and stuff, but I don't still think that they understand how good he is.
Well, I think you've got to win an NBA championship. He got to the finals twice, wasn't able to do it. Look what happened to Hakeem when he won one.
Plus, you remember now, he went to the Final Four in college to the championship a couple of times.
Yes, he did.
So he understands about winning basketball.
Mashburn with that turnaround, short. Knocked out of bounds by Dallas. So now 2 good offensive and defensive trips for Houston, 92-85.
You know, when Tarkin came back into the league, Bill, his game totally changed. Before he went out with those drug problems, he was the forward feature underneath the basket.
There's Drexler in the open court again. This time he passes off and draws a foul from Jason Kidd. Here's tonight's Coors Light Prime Sports upcoming schedule. Otis Thorpe and Portland will be in town on Thursday night, then the Sacramento Kings Saturday, and the LA Clippers. Now, that will be the final regular season appearance before this next road trip. Then the Rockets will finish with Utah. But come out and support the Rockets. Plenty of good tickets left for that Clipper game on Monday night. Boy, that ball went in and came out. Jason Kidd in the open court. Nobody cut him off. Mario Ellie with the foul at the basket. That's the 4th foul on Mario. Well, now, you think this kid can't run. Watch him get up the court.
Well, first of all, you know, he received the ball and didn't see the defense was. As he received it, he stopped for half a second, then put on the afterburners to get down the floor. Hey, Bill, got a question for you while we're watching these foul shots. Since we're prime now, do I have to get rid of my HSE stuff? Can I get some new apparel?
Sure. Just go.
Are you guaranteeing this or what?
Go charge it to Mike and us to see you and Murphy.
Yeah, now you're trying to get me beat up. Yeah, thanks a lot.
They told me they'd be willing to spring for anything you could keep under $10. Ellie. Oh, Mario slams it home. Tony Dumas lost it. He just ran off and left the ball. Jason Kidd tries another 3 and hits it. That's the 4th three-pointer of the game for Jason Kidd. 94-89.
He smiles and says something and looks at somebody at the bench who's been harassing him.
Probably Maxwell.
No doubt.
Nothing's affected his mouth. Mario Ellie on the drive and a foul out front on Dumas.
Well, I tell you what, I'm so impressed with the way that Rudy changed his offense up to allow the penetration. He has that floor spread so well, but yet he doesn't take anybody out of the game, because once the penetration starts, you have 2 people spotting up, and the 3rd person, which is normally the big forward, going to the basket.
There's Ellie getting a step going left. Oh, Chucky Brown tips it up and in. Another rebound for Chucky Brown. That's his 13th. 17 points for Chucky. He's heading for another big night. Tony Dumas went for the slam and missed it. Popeye Jones puts it back up and in. Popeye Jones, 9 rebounds, and Mario Ellie overthrows Clyde. George McCloud will come in for Tony Dumas. Very impressive showing for the young Dumas. You'll see more of him next year, I'm sure. 15 points.
And he goes down, sits down next to Brad Davis. He's going to be his coach.
Mashburn puts it up for 2, and Jamal Mashburn with 24 points. And the Rockets lead is down to 3. 6 minutes now left to play in the game. Drexler out front. Going to give him a lot of room to work on McCloud. Back out to Mario. Sets for a three-pointer. Rims it out. Rebound to Popeye Jones. This is the closest Dallas has been now since they trailed in the second quarter by 3. And a foul is called on Clyde Drexler. That's the third team foul on Houston. For Drexler, his first. Both teams with 3 team fouls. 5:41 left. Back to Mashburn again. Ellie picks him up, double team. Kid swings it around to McCloud. Picked up by Cassell. Leans in off the glass. Tipped up and in by Popeye Jones. And a foul is called on Ellie. Well, Mario may have gotten it with him, but Mario is called for the foul. And the points go to Popeye.
Yeah, Mario goes across the shoulder.
Well, Popeye is the one that hit the big basket to beat Houston for the only time this season up in Dallas last time these two teams played. And Popeye gets a three-point play the old-fashioned way, and that ties it up at 96. So we got a brand new game with 5:22 left.
And it's important that the Rockets score. They cannot allow Dallas to come down on the next possession and score.
Offensive foul called on Sam Cassell, and there again the anticipation of Jason Kidd.
Reading the player. Now this was read all the way by Jason.
Sam's going to have to go to his left hand if he wants to fool.
Yeah, he's going to have to give him a little different look.
Going to take it to Mashburn again, draws the double team. Chilcutt back into the game. Swing it weak side. George McCloud, bingo. And Dallas now leads by 3 points. The Mavericks have come charging back. They have outscored Houston 26-11 in this quarter, and Rudy wants a timeout. So the Rockets have led most of the way, but the Mavericks are charging hard.
Open?
Yes. 26-11 run. Drexler trying to get a pick, got the double team. Behind the back, Chucky Brown puts up the jumper, short. Popeye Jones with another rebound. He has 11 boards. 12 boards make it for Chucky Brown. Lorenzo Williams, or for Popeye Jones, Lorenzo Williams with 11. 3-point lead for Dallas. Mashburn got a step. Robert Horry with a block. Boy, that's a great move by Robert Horry. That's his third block of the game.
Okay, Robert gets caught out of position, but he gets back with his quickness, and he just follows the flight of the ball. And it was pretty good hang time also to block that, wasn't it?
Mashburn leaning in for 2 more. The Mavericks with their largest lead of the game now. 101-96. Rockets desperately in search of a basket. Pete Chilcutt baseline. Missed it. Tipped up to Drexler. He saves it. Back outside. Robert Horry sights in a 3. Yes.
Big possession.
Boy, it sure was. 101-99. Dallas leads it. Knocked out of bounds by Houston. 13 on the shot clock. 3:32 in the game. Houston trailing by 2. Mashburn lost the ball. Big turnover. Good defense, Houston. Kenny Smith now in the game to run the show for the Rockets. Robert Horry again creating a turnover.
All right, it's time to get Clyde Drexler involved in the offense now.
Well, they're doing a pretty good job of doubling him. Now he goes baseline. Oh, Clyde to Clyde. call Murph.
How sweet of a move.
Now the Rockets with 5 points in a row. 101-101. This crowd wants a defense. Mashburn, and a foul is called on Houston.
Robert Ory. Now, you get Clyde involved by allowing him to play a two-man game. They set the pick, but he elected to go baseline.
Plus he got
defense
fouled.
wasn't ready for it. Yeah, he was fouled on that dunk, no call, but nevertheless, he completed that play. Such a great finisher, Bill.
Mashburn with 27 points. 11 of 23 from the field. Jamal Mashburn averaging 24 a game. And he only gets one. So he has missed 4 free throws. He's 4 of 8 from the line tonight. Rockets trailing by 1 point. Can get the lead on this possession. Right back to Drexler. Chilcutt goes away on the pick, and it was tipped. Drexler thought it was tipped. The referees didn't see it, however, and Dallas will get the ball. Timeout taken by Dick Motta. 2:37 left to play. Rockets trailing by 1 with Sacramento and Denver. The Rockets look pretty much solidified in that 6th playoff spot, unless they were to go into a long losing streak. George McCloud from the outside missed it. Chucky Brown runs it down, knocked it out of bounds.
Now they say he was on the line.
Yep. So the Dallas Mavericks will get 24 more seconds. 2:20 left. They'll isolate from Mashburn. Kenny Smith runs over. That leaves Kidd open. He missed the shot, and Popeye Jones gets it back. That's the advantage of being a great offensive rebounding team.
That's right.
When the game is on the line, you can go back and get it. Kidd with a three-pointer, his 5th three-pointer of the game. He's now 5 of 9 from behind the three-point line. 22 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. Remember, he had 2 triple-doubles last week. Clyde Drexler with a 3. Chucky Brown keeping it alive, and it's tipped up in the air, out of bounds Houston. 4-point lead by Dallas. You've got to execute down the stretch.
Yes, you do. I took words on my mouth. You got to execute and get yourself something out of each possession when you're under 5 minutes.
And a foul is called on Clyde Drexler.
Now, unfortunately, that puts them on the line. The Rockets are over the limit for a penalty.
In this quarter, Dallas has outscored Houston 32-16. With Jason Kidd leading the way. Tell you what, when you talk about Rookie of the Year, you look at their improvement since he joined the team. He's the Rookie of the Month, Player of the Week. He ranks in the top 10 in both steals and assists. He's the only rookie this year to do that. And tonight he has shot the three-pointer. This may be his best performance of the season, shooting the 3. He has 5 three-pointers tonight. 107-101 Dallas with 1:39 left to play.
And you know, the problem is
they had that turbulent season. And Motta came back to steady the ship. All right, the Rockets need some big points in a hurry. Kenny Smith on the drive, passes off Chucky Brown. Off the knee of Popeye Jones.
Well, the Rockets are going to have to be sure-handed now. They can't get themselves with nice penetration, passing it off and not being able to deliver. .15 on the shot clock. Kenny Smith faked the 3. Back to Chilcutt. Three-pointer for Pete. Missed it. Drexler goes and gets it. Kenny Smith's wide open. Shoot it, Kenny. Nope, over the backboard, won't go. That's unfortunate, but that was the right shot.
Sure was.
Clyde Drexler did a nice job getting them an offensive rebound, so that's a bonus shot. He swung the ball to the opposite side of the floor. Kenny had a good look at it. Unfortunately, he got a little bit of that front lift.
Jason Kidd in the open court. Beautiful pass to Mashburn. Draws the foul from Chilcutt with 1:10 left. And again, Jason Kidd making it happen in the open court.
Boy, if this team didn't have such a poor shooting night, he could have had 20 assists tonight the way he's passing that ball.
That's right. They have not finished off a lot of his passes. That's a correct observation, Mr. Murphy.
Why, thank you, Mr. Warrell.
Well, this was a big win for Dallas if they continue on here, because the Mavericks will get to 34 and 41 and close at least a half game on Sacramento and Denver in that chase for the 8th and final playoff spot. Dallas possibly has the hardest schedule of the teams remaining. And they're due to get Jim Jackson back, if not the tail end of this week, the first part of next week.
I watched him work out before the game. He looks like he's getting in pretty good shape.
But they haven't played badly without him. Timeout taken by Houston. And in this fourth quarter, 36-16, Dallas has outscored Houston by 20 points.
That's a letdown mentally.
He's done a super job on Drexler tonight. Clyde in the open court. McCloud fouls him. I don't know why he did that. He just as soon give up a 2. So McCloud will stop the clock and give the Rockets an opportunity to add 2 points. And Clyde will be at the line. Rockets shooting 47%. While Akeem has been out, Clyde has averaged 30 points, 7 rebounds, and almost 5 assists.
30 points a game.
Shooting 52.5% from the field over the last 7 games. All right, Sam will come in for Pete Chilcutt.
I see, what do I see? I see a press coming now with two quick guards out there.
See a press and a lot of three-point shooting.
And a lot of three-point shooting, that's right.
109-103. 6-point lead with 102 left.
Now the Rockets have got to be very careful also that they don't get a delay a game when they touch the ball. They've already had one of those calls.
Well, Popeye Jones will call a 20-second timeout. That still leaves Dallas with 3 full timeouts. The Rockets are out of timeouts. So the Rockets have no more timeouts left. Dallas has 3. Dick Motta. Tell you, what a fantastic career. Of course, he won a championship at Washington with Elvin Hayes and Wes Unseld in that group. Well, boys and girls from 5 to 18, sign up for the Calvin Murphy Texas Youth Academy Basketball League. And you can call 499-4119 for more information. 499-4119 and get in that league. The leagues will run April through June.
And we're a teaching program, Bill. I work with the kids every Saturday, trying to get them to know the proper way to play the game.
All right, back to a full court press now by Houston. Scotty Brooks is in there to help Jason Kidd out with the ball. Gives it up to Kidd. They almost didn't get it across. Now they do to McCloud for 2. Kenny Smith goaltending on Jason Kidd. 111-105. Rockets still trail by 6 with almost 49 seconds left. Mashburn is fouled by Kenny Smith.
Rockets foul number 30, Kenny Smith. That's his 3rd.
3rd foul on Kenny. They want to put Mashburn at the line. He's 6 of 10. He's missed 4 free throws tonight. So they're hoping maybe he can miss a couple of more here as Lorenzo Williams checks back into the game. Well, the Rockets now have Portland coming in, and they have not beaten Portland this season. Portland has won all 3 games against Houston. Now, Portland is playing in San Antonio tonight. If the Trailblazers win tonight, pull one off, they could get within 3 of Houston, and a victory Thursday would get them within 2, and then it would get a little scary for the Rockets as far as that 6th playoff spot is concerned. Mashburn gets 1 out of 2. Rockets trail by 7. Drexler will put up a 3. Yes! 112. 108. And Robert Horry fouls right away. Drexler making it a habit.
Well, when in doubt, give it to Clyde and he'll shout.
He thought he was fouled on that play. He thought he got hit on the hand. He wanted a 4-point play out of it. Well, the Rockets trail by 4 now. If Mr. Mashburn could miss a couple of more here. Mashburn with 30 points tonight.
Big game.
22 for Kidd, 31 for Mashburn.
Hey, McCloud has 16, so he had a pretty good game himself.
He missed 6 free throws tonight, however. Mario Ellie has it. He'll put up a three-pointer. Yes! Hey, look out! We've got a 2-point game. Dallas trying to bring it in. Rockets swarming everywhere. They foul Popeye Jones with 25 seconds left, and it's only a 2-point Dallas lead.
Did you see what the Rockets did defensively? They deliberately left Mashburn wide open and allowing him to get the ball so they can foul him quickly. They were able to get it into Popeye Jones, who's shooting right now 64%. That's a good bet. That's a good bet. Good defense on the part of the Rockets. Now watch Popeye make both of them.
Well, I hope not.
I'm with you.
Ellie made one. That gives him a 3-point edge with 25 seconds left. Pete Chilcutt will come in for Sam Cassell. I think it's because Pete at 6'11" or 6'10 and a half, whatever it is, gets a better look at a three-pointer. He got them both. 2 pressure free throws. 4-point lead by Dallas. Drexler puts up a 3. Oh, Robert Horry with a heads-up play. They were watching the ball, and he knocked it off of one of the Dallas players. 17 seconds left.
That might have been a big play if the Rockets can convert right now.
Houston down by 4. Kenny Smith, three-pointer. Yes! A foul quickly on Jason Kidd. The Rockets have hit 3 trifectas in a row and trail by
1. Boy. All right, now Kenny does a nice job repositioning himself to score. And here's the big thing. After he scores and they try to get a quick inbound to Jason to get down the floor, Kenny runs over and he stops it.
All right, Jason Kidd now with some huge free throws. Dallas leading it by 1.
Regardless if he makes both of them or whatever, the Rockets has a chance now to get a shot to get into this game here.
Popeye Jones and Jason Kidd with 3 in a row. One more. Rockets are out of timeouts. Trailing by 3. Here it comes. 12 seconds left. And a blocking foul, and that's a smart foul.
Yes, it was.
Dallas foul 21, George McCloud.
McCloud blocking foul will force Drexler now at least to shoot 2 free throws. They can't win the game from the line. Rockets have no timeouts left. So even if Clyde makes them both.
Do you make one, miss one, Bill?
Well, I think you make them both and foul again. You got 10 seconds left. Of course, you got to make them. Now, Dallas still has 3 timeouts remaining. The Rockets have no timeout.
Well, they call a timeout quickly, get the ball to half court.
Well, Clyde thought he might have missed it short. There's a timeout taken by Dallas. 10 seconds left. 117, 116. This game looked out of reach a moment ago. A 7-point Dallas lead. And it was a 112-105 at about 40. Trying to get it in, Popeye Jones. He gets it in, knocked away, almost a steal, and a foul is called on Sam Cassell. And Scotty Brooks will be at the line. Well, they almost did not get this in.
Doesn't come any closer than that. And if the Rockets steal this ball right now, they're at half court. They got numbers. They often go.
Well, Scotty Brooks will be 1+ the penalty. He's an 80% free throw shooter. We'll have one more. That's a 2-point lead. 8.3 left. All right, if he makes, let's see if Dallas fouls again. All right, 3-point lead by Dallas. He's got Kenny Smith. Kenny gives it up to Mario Ellie. Sam Cassell for a three. Cassell ties the game at 119. Oh, baby. The Rockets with the most incredible comeback of the season. Woo! Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up.
Did you hear anybody sing kind of like a heavyset lady? I didn't.
And you know who said it's never over till the fat lady sings?
Was that Mr. Mata?
Dick Mata.
When he's in Washington.
Sam Cassell, the Rockets, have hit 4 3-pointers in a row. They were trailing by 7 with 45 seconds to play, and Dallas hasn't missed any free throws. If Dallas had missed a free throw somewhere here and there, the Rockets could have won this baby. All right, now, Dallas still has almost 2 seconds left.
Well, they get the ball into Mashburn's hands. Even though Jason Kidd is the quarterback of the team right now, you want to get into the hands of your pure shooters, of your big scorers. And you get into Mashburn's hands and allow Mashburn to either take that jump shot or power his way to the basket.
Now, the Rockets are the only team in the NBA that has not played an overtime game. I think now's the time.
I have no place to go. Let's go. Let's stay here for another 5 minutes.
I think Mashburn's got to be the man to take this shot. 1.9 left. An incredible comeback by the Rockets. That could be the man. Or could it be Jason Kidd?
Mashburn coming baseline. They got Drexler on him.
Now, Robert Horry can't have a delay of the game. They've already got one.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm sure they discussed that.
1.9 left. At the basket. Knocked away by Kenny Smith. Blocked by Drexler. We're going to overtime. An unbelievable comeback by Houston. The Houston Rockets have forced an overtime. Oh, stay with us. What a game on Prime Sports. Smith alertly knocked it away, and then look at Drexler.
Yeah, now what happens is Drexler is going to be the insurance policy.
Yeah, we didn't want any of those rainbow shots, and so Clyde blocked it. Dallas is 4-2 in overtime games. The Rockets have not played an overtime game. This is the first one. Now, each team gets 3 timeouts in an overtime, and each team gets 3 fouls before the penalty situation, just to get you up to date on that. Double team on Mashburn. George McCloud with a 3. I tell you, oh boy, that Dallas is unbelievable. The Mavericks have hit 12 of 22 3-pointers in this game for 55%. That's got to be a franchise record for Dallas. Drexler on the 360. Beautiful pass. Robert Horry took it up and drew a foul from Mashburn.
That was a nice little penetration spin move where Drexler drops it off to Robert. Robert was actually coming to the basket for the offensive rebounding, and all of a sudden, look what I found. Drexler laid it right in his hands.
Robert
Horry with 2 big free throws. Points for Robert Horry. Points for Robert.
Everything from the foul line right now are pressure points, and Robert does a nice job making those 2 free throws.
Mavericks lead by that McCloud 3-pointer by one. Oh, what a pass by Jason Kidd. Jones blew it. Williams blows it, and Drexler goes and gets it. Kenny Smith up to Robert Horry now, looking baseline. Back over to Chilcutt. He'll fire up a 3. Pete Chilcutt! Oh, my goodness. Well, Summit is raining three-pointers here tonight. Rockets lead by 2. Almost a steal, but a foul called on Mario Ellie. Fifth foul on Mario. First team foul on the Rockets. Going to give Robert a breather now. Chucky Brown will come in. Chilcutt with his third three-pointer of the game. Mashburn taking it inside. Missed it. Jones tipped it. Won't go. And look at Kenny Smith run it down. Rockets lead by 2. They can get it up the court. They've got the numbers. Chucky Brown takes it in for the layup, and he's fouled by Jason Kidd.
Mavericks foul with 5. Jason Kidd, that's his third. Team foul.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Mavericks have had tip-ins go astray now the last 3 times down, and Chucky Brown will be at the free throw line. Good numbers tonight for Chucky Brown.
Boy, that's a full night's work there. Make it 18. All right, Chucky.
The Rockets are 23 of 26 from the free throw line.
That should be the norm, Bill. That's the kind of numbers they need.
Dallas, on the other hand, 24 of 35. So the Mavericks have missed 11 free throws. The Rockets have missed only 3.
Yeah, they self-destruct by not putting the ball in the basket from the foul line earlier in the game, especially Mashburn.
Rockets with a 4-point lead. 3:20 left. The crowd wants defense. Mashburn with a 3. He missed it, and Kidd goes and gets it. George McCloud with a 2-pointer. And McCloud starting to heat up now.
You know, he's a shooter, Bill.
Well, he's got 21 points.
That's a nice shot he picked up there.
Drexler. Nice pass to Chucky Brown. Good catch. He's fouled from behind, and a loose ball foul is called on Dallas. Popeye Jones had to grab Chucky Brown. Now that's the 3rd team foul on the Mavericks. The next foul by Dallas, and Houston's in the penalty. The Rockets still have a couple of fouls to give. 2:57 left to play. So now the Rockets can be aggressive again. Try to get another foul. There's Ellie being aggressive, going to the basket. Back out to Kenny Smith. Kenny. Oh, Kenny Smith with a 2-pointer. 128-124. Rockets by 4 again. 2:38 left to play. Jason Kidd back to McCloud. Good job, Drexler, to get out on him. And a foul is called on Chucky Brown, I believe. And that's
number 52.
only the first foul. Only the first foul on Chucky Brown.
And he's played in the pit tonight.
What a job for George McCloud as he goes to the line. His season high is 22 points. So McCloud can break that here.
Notice how the Rockets have kept Mashburn out of the offense, the scoring offense in this overtime.
Yeah, but McCloud's jumped right into that.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate.
His career high is 24 points. So he's one under that. He's got a new season high of 23. 128-126. Rockets by 2. 2:25 left to play. Drexler gets a pick from Chilcutt, takes it to the basket for 2, and he's fouled. Clyde Drexler.
That is basketball.
When Chilcutt goes away, that leaves Clyde the opportunity.
Yeah, what Clyde does, though, he freezes the defense with that little pump fake like he's going to pass it. The defense throws. That allowed him to get that lead foot past the defense where he can turn that corner and make that little hook shot.
3-point play the old-fashioned way. 27 points for Clyde Drexler. Rockets lead it 131-126. 5-point Houston lead. 2:13 left. The crowd wants defense. McCloud going to throw up a 3, short. Chilcutt with a rebound, and now the Rockets can start thinking about milking a little time.
Yeah, it's about playing that clock, about possessions now.
Plus, the Rockets are in the penalty situation if they want to go to the basket. They can draw a foul and go to the line. They don't need outside shots. They can take it inside. 5 on the shot clock. Mario's open. Passes up a 3, goes for a 2. All right, Mario Ellie. The Houston Rockets. How about this team? There's
come to the forefront for the Rockets.
Really have. It's been an unbelievable effort. Now they've got to play some more D. Still 1:37 left. There's a steal by Kenny Smith. Kenny Smith up the escalator for two. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Mashburn for two. And Mario Ellie did not want to foul him. He's got 5. 135, 128. That's what puzzles me. They haven't attacked that situation. And a foul is called on Jason Kidd.
Average foul number 5, Jason Kidd. That's his fourth.
4th foul on Jason Kidd. You know, Dallas tonight, led by Jason Kidd's 5 3-pointers, has set a new franchise record for hitting 12 3-pointers. The record was 10 3-pointers, and they got that against Houston on April 24th, 1993. So the Mavericks tonight have set a lot of records, but they might lose this game. And I say might because you don't want to take anything for granted in this game tonight.
Look at the backcourt of the Rockets, 27 and 25, getting ready to be 26 by Kenny Smith. Kenny had him a very quiet, big game tonight, Bill.
He did. He had 4 3-pointers, 2 big ones down that playoff stretch. The Rockets have 12 3-pointers. They're 12 of 28. Rockets, of course, tied the NBA record for threes with 16 Sunday. 137, 128. Rockets by 9 with 1:10 left. And a foul called on Chucky Brown. That's the 3rd team foul on Houston. And now the next foul by the Rockets will send Dallas to the line. Both teams are in the penalty.
Yeah, I just realized that Pete Chilcutt has 20 points tonight also.
Oh, yeah. I can go down the list. I will in a moment. Mashburn puts up a 3 over the backboard. Houston's ball. 1:03 left. Chucky Brown has 19. Chilcutt has 20. Drexler has 27. Kenny Smith with 26. Mario Ellie with 13. Boy, look at the triple-double. If Clyde can get him another assist. A foul by Mashburn.
Now his foul 32, Jamal Mashburn. That's his 5th personal foul.
Well, I've been around this place a long time. I've never seen it come back. Let's remind you again that with 45 seconds to play in regulation, the Rockets were down 7 points with no timeouts left.
And Dallas had the ball.
Yeah. The Rockets.
That's right. No timeouts. There's the miracle. They quarterbacked themselves as they were going up and down the floor what they were going to do.
May show you sometimes timeouts are overrated.
Well, depends on who's coaching.
139, 128. Rockets by 11. Jason Kidd with his 6th 3-pointer of the game, and that's a new record for him, I know. 6 trifectas for Jason Kidd. Kenny Smith alertly kept the ball rather than try a dangerous pass.
He called Mario off. They didn't want to take a chance. They don't need to make mistakes down the stretch now. They want to get a shot every possession without a turnover. Now here's Jason Kidd going for his 6th.
Yep.
What's the penalty?
All kinds of franchise records falling for Dallas tonight, but they're losing the game. Now Kenny has been perfect at the line, 6 of 6 until that miss. Get this one here, Kenny, because they got 3 the last trip down, and he missed them both. Well, wait a minute.
Don't even say it, Bill.
8-point lead. Mashburn taking it in. Foul called on Drexler, and now he can get a 3-point play out of this. Man alive. It ain't going to be easy with Calvin J.
I don't want to look at the game any longer. I've gotten nervous.
You've got to look at the game. We're paying you big bucks.
Oh, my goodness.
To look at the game.
Did you hear him say that? People, did you hear Bill Warrell say big bucks?
Well, Mashburn with 35 points. He missed on purpose, and Dallas gets it back. Mashburn will put up a 3. He missed it, tipped up in the air. Dallas gets it back again. Back out to Mashburn. Over to McCloud for a 3. He misses. Ball tipped out of bounds by Houston with 30 seconds left. And Dallas trailing by only 6.
And had 3 good looks at the 3-pointer.
Right. Ooh. Robert Horry now will come in for Chucky Brown.
Boy, he's putting some serious minutes today.
Scotty Brooks fell down, and a tripping foul is called on Kenny Smith.
Rockets foul number 30.
And that will put him at the line. Both teams are in the penalty, so Brooks with a chance to score 2 points without any time running off the clock. Rockets still lead by 6, but that's getting precarious. Houston was up by 11 a few moments ago, and Scotty misses.
That was a big miss on Scotty's part.
Yep, that makes it a 5-point Houston lead. Now the Rockets must protect the basketball, right, Calvin?
What they've got to do, they've got to spread the floor. They want to get the ball in the hand now of your foul shooter.
Drexler to Ori, lazy pass, Kidd with a 3. He hit it.
Oh my goodness!
Kidd with a steal and a 3. It's a 3-point game, and Drexler is fouled.
Oh my goodness!
A 3-point game. 2-point game, excuse me. It's a 5-point game, a 3-pointer, and the Rockets lead by only 2, and Drexler will be at the line.
Now the pressure's on the Rockets because the Rockets have got to score these 2 free throws because you got Dallas will get the ball back and have a chance to come back if they don't score on the foul line to tie the game up again with 21 seconds on the clock.
Jason Kidd with 7 3-pointers tonight and 30 points, which ties his career high. So a new or an old career high. There's one free throw for Drexler.
Ice water in the veins.
Rockets lead by 3. Drexler has 28.
Here goes the big point now. Here goes the big point.
Yep. There it is. By Drexler with 29 points. And Dallas calls a timeout. Rockets were up by 11 points with just under a minute to play, and Dallas has come back to make it close again. 141-137, Houston with 21-6 left. This is the most 3-pointers made against Houston in the Summit by a player. You got to go back to World B. Free. And Mavericks with 21-6 left can't get the ball in. And a timeout taken by the Mavericks. I'll tell you what, that was almost 5 seconds before that timeout.
I counted 5 myself.
Well, you're quick.
Am I quick?
Got that high
Was he for
metabolism.
5?
Yeah. Anyway, Dallas gets the timeout with 21 seconds left. The Rockets were covering. I think Dallas is out with a little more than 21 seconds left to play. Scotty Brooks gets it in. Trying to find a place to shoot it. Good defense by Kenny Smith. 3-pointer from McCloud.
It was blocked. Robert Horry blocked that ball.
Off the leg of Popeye Jones. They're going to say no. One of the Rockets knocked it out.
Robert Horry blocked that shot.
Boy, where did he come from?
That was great defensive effort. Now, Robert Horry, let's get it. There it is. Yeah, he got the bottom of that ball because that ball was short.
Back to live action. Here's Mashburn on the miss. And it's tipped up and in by Popeye Jones with 8 seconds left. Rockets have to get it in. They get it into Robert Horry, and he's fouled by Scott Brooks. Now,
Dallas is hoping the Rockets miss one of these foul shots. That gives them an opportunity to come down and tie the game again.
That's right. So Robert Horry needs to make 2 or at least 1. The Rockets still have 3 timeouts remaining. Dallas is out of timeouts. So Dick Motta cannot stop the clock. And Robert Horry will have maybe the 2 biggest free throws of his career. And Motta is coaching right now. He's using that for his timeout. Now, he can't leave the line. McCloud walked away from the line after the ball was given to Horry. And Horry did not let that bother him. All right, now Robert's checking with Mario Elie about something. Here it is. Big free throw here, Robert. Get it. And you can let him walk it in.
Oh, he crossed the line too early.
Yep, he missed it. He knew it. He crossed the line, and it's a 3-point Houston lead with 7.3 left. So the Mavericks with a chance to tie it. Let's get back to live action now. Let's get back to live action. Jason Kidd will shoot up a 3. He got it!
Oh, my goodness!
Jason Kidd has tied the game.
With 2.5, it's the same as regulation time.
Jason Kidd with his 8th 3-pointer of the game and a new career high for Jason Kidd of 33 points.
Can you believe it?
Who said he couldn't shoot?
It wasn't me.
Oh boy, what a miracle comeback by Dallas, just like the Rockets made to send it into overtime. And believe it or not, Dallas was down by, was it 11 points with about a minute left to play in overtime. They have made that up. The Rockets were down by 7 points in regulation with 45 seconds left to play and made that up.
Boy, it's a good thing I got no place to go tonight, Bill.
I'm telling you what, that's my rookie of the year right there, Jason Kidd.
Well, I tell you what, this game here is going to be noticed around the league. It's going to make all the highlight reels.
With 1:14 left to play in overtime, the Rockets led 137-126. And Dallas has come back to tie it. Now the Rockets, Calvin, have 2.5 seconds left to win the game. And you don't necessarily have to have a three here.
Just the first great available play.
All right, call it for me. You did it in Denver.
All right, I'm calling it for you. Clyde Drexler's got to be the man again. Clyde's got to receive the ball. They've got to spread the floor. Now, they know Clyde wants the ball, so you got to have a safety valve in this situation. And I think the safety valve, depending on who's on the floor, should be Kenny Smith.
All right, so Kenny Smith will be the safety valve.
Yeah, if they can't get the ball to Clyde, they should get the ball in the hands of Kenny Smith that can put the ball on the floor and get a quick jump shot.
Now, the Rockets still have a couple of timeouts to call if they can't get the ball in.
Now, you got to remember that Dallas may try to get a delay of game to see what the Rockets are setting up.
Right, they have one to give. Now, who will bring it in? Let's see who will bring the ball.
Robert Horry.
Robert Horry will bring it in.
Robert Horry.
There you got Chilcutt, Drexler, Ellie. Horry will bring it in. And Kenny Smith. Popeye Jones will come out to guard the ball. 2.5 seconds left for the Rockets to win it. To Drexler again. He's double teamed. Gets off a three. Drexler hits off the back of the iron. And we go to a second overtime. Two miracle comebacks in this game. The first one by Houston to send it into overtime. Then Dallas coming back to force a second overtime. We'll take a break and be back with more.
That's a good point.
Mashburn picked up on the perimeter. Mashburn with a big game. He's got 35 points. Takes it in. Good defense by Chucky Brown. Well, I'll tell you, Chucky was just mauled from behind, and they're going to give the ball to Dallas.
I tell you, this overtime, fatigue may set in a little bit. Whoever has the endurance may win this game, Bill, just from sheer stamina.
That's right. Mashburn taking it inside, misses. It's up in the air, tipped away. Mario's got Popeye Jones on him now. Wants to take advantage of that. Takes it inside, lays it up, missed it. Lorenzo Williams gets the rebound.
All right, get back in transition now.
Jason Kidd will. Lays it up, forced that shot up. Tried to draw a foul.
Yeah, well, he got to the basket too easily. All right, Kenny, you got the shot. Oh, don't give it up now.
Mario Ellie on the drive. Passes off to Brown. Hook shot won't go. Tipped up won't go. Both teams look a little tentative. Here's Kidd back the other way. Mashburn off the glass for two. 37
points. Not the word. They're fatigued now. This became a racehorse type of a situation, and I think this is to Dallas's advantage.
Mario Ellie trying to get a pick. Taking it inside on the drive. Lays it off the glass. Rips. He missed it. All right, Jason Kidd back the other way. Goes right by Kenny Smith. Missed it. Drexler with the rebound. Drexler in the open court. Kenny Smith passes off to Mario again. Drexler on the drive. Back to Kenny for a three. Yes! With their 13th three-pointer of the game, Dallas has 15. And a timeout taken by Dallas because I think they're simply exhausted. And Dick Motta wants to call a timeout. Remember now, each team has 3 timeouts in the overtime period. Dallas has used one.
Mario Ellie is exhausted. He put in more than his due of play tonight, Bill.
Well, it's unbelievable. Drexler has 47 minutes, 50 minutes for Mashburn, 50 minutes for Lorenzo Williams.
46 by Jason.
Everybody in double figures. Brown has 19 for Houston, 20 for Chilcutt, Drexler with 29, Kenny Smith with 29, Mario Ellie with 15. 37 for Mashburn, Kidd with a new career high of 33.
Now here's where he comes up short, but he gets to the basket as good as anybody in this game, Bill.
Yeah, he does. In fact, he may have gotten there too fast.
A little too much flick of the wrist. Now there's penetration. The defense reacts, leaving Kenny Smith wide open in the corner, and he delivers. Boy, I tell you can't say enough about what penetration does for someone that wants to get a set shot.
Well, a lot of excitement for a young fan.
She's still up.
Yeah.
It's 10:30, and she's still up, having the ball.
That man right there, Calvin, with a triple-double tonight. 29 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists for Clyde Drexler.
So I guess he's still up, huh?
Now, Jason Kidd has 33 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists. So he's 1 assist away from a triple-double.
I tell you who's been worked overtime also are the Rockets power dancers. Every time out, they got to get on the floor.
I better worry about us old broadcasters in a minute. I'm going to go bring me some lemon juice.
I took my Geroton before the game. I'm not even concerned.
All right. 3 timeouts for Houston, 2 left for Dallas. Both teams will get 3 fouls before they go to the penalty, and nobody has committed a team foul yet. 3:08 left to play. Mario Ellie goes for the steal, knocks it out of bounds. Foul trouble, there you see it. Rockets have 4 players with 5 fouls. Mashburn has 5 for Dallas. Good defense by Mario Ellie. Mashburn misses the shot. Popeye Jones. Oh, they're going to say Houston knocked it out of bounds. All right, Popeye got a pretty good shot in on Chilcutt.
No, that was a real good shot. They gave him a 24-second clock. That's not right, is it?
I don't think so. Did they hit the iron? McCloud on the drive for 2. And it makes no difference now.
One way or the other.
146-145 Mavericks. Back out to Chilcutt. Jumper 2. And the Rockets go back up by 1. Beat Chilcutt with 22 points.
Boy, I tell you what, when they watch this film tomorrow, which is going to take them another day, because of the length of this game, they're going to see a lot of good movement offensively, Bill.
6 players with 20 or more points, and Mashburn has 39. You got 3 players with 30. Mavericks lead it by 1. Drexler to the basket, finger roll, missed it. Tipped up in the air, Popeye Jones with his 18th rebound of the game. Jason Kidd gives it right back to Mashburn again. The turnaround, he missed it. All over the back is Popeye Jones, and Houston knocks it out of bounds. He went right up over Chucky Brown and kept the ball alive, and Chucky's saying, give me some help here. Now watch Popeye Jones.
All right, first of all, he pushes Chucky underneath the basket.
Yeah. Well, apparently they're not going to call anything. 148-147. Dallas leads by 1 with the ball, 1:38 left. They're going to look for Mashburn again. Nope, they're going out to McCloud. He's had the hot hand. He rims it out, and Williams runs it down. It's another offensive rebound. That's
if there's been one negative, it's been that.
27 offensive rebounds for Dallas. Mashburn puts it up for 2, and he goes down hard. Oh, boy, I hope he's okay. Clyde Drexler draws the foul, his 4th of the game. Robert Horry now will come in.
Let's take a look at it there.
Chucky Brown.
All right, he dives through a seam, and he throws his own self off balance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, There's a little walk, but they don't call that either, but that's okay. I'm not going to complain. That was a nice move on the part of Mashburn to dissect that defense.
That's 41 points for Jamal Mashburn.
How many free throws did he miss?
Missed 7. 8 for 15.
You're looking at another potential 50-point game if he makes his free throws.
That's right. 42 points for Jamal Mashburn. Houston will call a timeout. 1:21 left to play, and Dallas leads by 4, 151 to 147. This is the most points now scored by an opponent at the Summit. The points scored by Dallas. The previous high was 137 by the Boston Celtics in 1978. And I would venture to... Well, the Rockets now have to be the comeback kids, like they were in regulation. Trailing by 4 with 1:21 left to play. And you can see the fatigue as these players reach down and grab those shorts. Drexler gives it back to Robert Horry.
They don't need a 3, Bill. They just need to score.
Robert Horry has Jason Kidd on him, puts up a shot, air ball, knocked out of bounds.
They didn't need a quick shot. They didn't need a 3. They just needed to work the ball around offensively and get themselves a shot where they could have the opportunity to score.
Jason Kidd now will just try to protect that ball, draw a foul, get as many ticks out as he can, trailing by 4. 12 on the shot clock, down to 10, 55-54 left in the game. Kidd on the drive, and it falls out. It was going in and came out. And a foul called on Kenny Smith. That's his 6th foul of the game, and Kenny has fouled out. What's his crossover move, huh?
Well, you know, you talk about the Hardaway crossover. That was not too bad itself, because he got inside the defense.
Well, Kenny Smith with a super game tonight. 29 points and 6 assists for Kenny, including a couple of pressure three-pointers to even get this game to overtime. And Kidd misses a free throw. Dallas is 28 of 42 from the line for only 66%.
Timeout, Houston.
And a timeout taken by Houston. 49 seconds left. Rockets trail 152 to 147. And the key for Dallas in the overtime. And Popeye Jones with 19 rebounds.
I tell you, the biggest ally for the Rockets was when Popeye Jones thought he was a perimeter shooter.
That's right. Sam Cassell in the game. Back to Clyde Drexler. Clyde with a three-pointer. No, it won't go down. And Popeye Jones with his 20th rebound. That gives him 4 games this season of 20 rebounds or more. Jason Kidd, boy, look at him dribble with that left hand. He's just as good with the left hand as he is with the right.
He's flawless. He's flawless with that basketball.
And the foul on Sam Cassell. Well, the Rockets... Are 2 miracles too much to expect? Sam Cassell fouls out of the game. So Tracy Murray will come in for Sam. 5-point lead for Dallas. Now the 6-point lead makes it at least a 2-possession game for a tie. If Kidd can get the rebound here, that makes it really a 3-possession game.
If he gets the foul shot.
If he gets the foul shot. And he does. Timeout taken by Rudy. The Rockets now are out of timeouts. No timeouts for Houston. Dallas has 2 remaining.
Over your shoulder.
Yeah,
I'm cross-eyed a little bit.
It seems like you're right. Murphy Brown says it seems like we've had about 100 timeouts in this game. We've had 301 points combined here tonight. Rockets need a miracle again. Have they used them all up? Robert Horry stepped out of bounds. frustrated here as he comes down to argue that. And Jason Kidd will bring it up.
Well, you can't stand and allow him to do the ball. You've got to go up and make him do something.
I think everybody's got 5 fouls. Jason Kidd on the drive, and he slams it home, and that'll put the capper on it. A new career high. He just keeps adding to it. 38 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists for Jason Kidd. Tracy Murray misses. Popeye Jones with his 21st rebound of the game. And the Mavericks who should have won this game in regulation, the Rockets with a miracle comeback to send it into overtime, and then Dallas with a miracle comeback to tie it up and send it into a second overtime. And in a record-setting game from the Summit in Houston, the young Mavericks defeat the Rockets 156 to 147. Let's take you back to the clubhouse where Kevin Eschenfelder is celebrating his 40th.